Hi, I'm calling from the Bronx in New York, Riverdale. I can't believe I'm doing it right now. So hi everybody. Hi Jon.
Nice to have you here.
Thank you. I'm here for a long time, since April. I think from the second week that we're doing it. I'm a teacher, so I started to listen while it was Passover, and I didn't work because I work in a Jewish school. Oh, sorry, I'm like very excited right now. So today it's also a Jewish holiday, so I'm available to hear it, from 2 o'clock here in New York. So very happy to join in time. Usually I'm late, like maybe 10 or 15 minutes because my class ended, but now I'm here, so I'm very grateful.
Welcome.
Yeah. I'm here in the States for like almost 10 years, but my family is in Israel, and it's very hard to be away from the family, and you don't know when you're going to be able to see them also, because of the virus and everything. I mean, Israel has opened, a few weeks ago, everything, but it's hard to be a part of family. Anyway, I'm so grateful for mindfulness. I've been practicing mindfulness for almost 3 years. Also, I have Crohn disease, and I have to say that since I started, it really improved my status, and I'm so grateful. You spoke about body scan a few days ago, and I really, since I started the MBSR training, and the first 2 weeks we did the body scan almost every day.
Right.
Immediately I felt a change in my health. It was like magic, I have to say, with my Crohn. So it's been amazing. So I want to say
Well, hold
thank
up.
you.
Before you go any further, you're saying you have, if I'm hearing you correctly, you're saying that you have Crohn's condition, Crohn's
Yeah,
disease?
for almost 20 years, or maybe
And
since.
within a couple of weeks of practicing the body scan every day, you noticed a dramatic change?
Yeah, I remember after a week, I have to say, I came to my teacher and I said to her, is it possible? I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. And it's not easy to do the body scan every day, because, it's a very long time. It's like 45 minutes. And I said, no, I'm going to do it every day. And it was amazing change.
Well,
So,
this
wow.
is like really interesting. That's why I stopped you, is that, Crohn's disease is a very, very challenging condition. We won't go into it for people who don't know what it is. But the fact that in a week you could feel a difference is a complete kind of revelation of the power of the mind-body connection and the biology
Amazing.
behind it. Not,
It's
that
amazing.
you want to speak of psychology or biology. What we're really talking about is the sort of the health of the organism on a cellular and organ system level.
Yeah.
And when you can pay attention in the way that you do systematically with the body scan and report those kinds of changes in your body that have been a problem for over 20 years,
Yeah.
that's
That's amazing.
incredibly important information for not just you, but everybody else out there, whether they have Crohn's disease or not, because it says, this is something that's not just a little bit of relaxation
No,
or feel good or even a little bit of stress reduction under difficult times.
yeah, it's been it's a blessing, for me. And if you have this thing, it's just amazing. And I keep meditating every day. And
Oh,
I did
yeah.
yeah, I did a class in the mindful schools. I'm a teacher, so I'm really trying
Wonderful.
to do it with my students. um yeah, so thank you for pointing this. Yeah, it's amazing. My husband is a scientist. He's working on a cure for the virus, so I'm
Oh,
here.
great.
Yeah, I'm here with my kids, mostly alone, but I have this group which is amazing, and I'm an artist also. I'm an therapist as well. I find myself a little bit blocked this time of, you know, the quarantine. Like I cannot draw, I cannot do anything like that for some reason. The only thing I can do is to listen to you guys and to meditate, which is great, but I'm feeling very, very blocked in my creativity. I'm really trying to combine art and mindfulness together. I think it's amazing, and I really I see this as the future for me, like to do that and to, you know, spread
You might
the.
want to Google a woman named Janet Slom, Slom, who may be on this call actually, but she just came out with a book on mindfulness and art.
Yeah, okay.
Uh, and it's quite wonderful. It's a new angle into MBSR adapted to teaching art or playing art or, you know, sort of finding the art within yourself. So yeah, and I would just say along those lines, the meditation practice is an art form. Okay. It's not an
Maybe.
algorithm that we're following. There's an enormous amount of insight and creativity that's absolutely essential for it to function along all the dimensions that it could function in.
Yeah, I really like to do collages, which I look I now realize that we look at the picture of the Zoom. I'm zooming every day with my students, and I see the faces here in our, and it's really like you see those little pieces of of beings, you know, in those little cubes, and it's like I really enjoy doing
Mhm.
collages, and I think it's also kind of meditating. Maybe, I mean, for me it is, because it's like maybe the thoughts, you know, that you see, oh, we're thinking about this, okay, I'm going to take it. It's like
Well,
really
that's
really
all
like
that's important is how it is for you in this moment. And
yeah,
of
I
course,
feel a
you'll
connection.
develop, you'll grow from the process. And so will your art.
Definitely, definitely.
Do
I
you
want to
have a
say, John,
question that you want to ask, Tal? Is there, or
it uh, uh, yeah, there is a one thing that I mean, there's a lot of things, but right now I'm so overwhelmed. But I will ask one thing. We talk about every day that, you know, the meditation never stop. It's like we are, you know, there's no ending, there's no really start to that. Like we're meditating all day. I feel it. I feel hard. I struggle when okay, this is now the time for me. I want to listen, but if I'm late or if my kids need something, it's like I'm so relaxed and trying to be attentive, and then, you know, all of a sudden the new the real life, you know, are
okay,
there.
that's
So
like, okay, you can stop right there. I think everybody relates to what you're saying.
right,
And
so
that's why I keep repeating that the real meditation practice is life itself.
yeah,
So yeah, but it's not all about feeling relaxed all the time or like,
right,
you know, just like open, spacious creativity or anything like that. Sometimes you just have to take care of what needs taking care of, and there's time pressures associated with it, or something you don't want to do, or you're procrastinating, or whatever it is. That's all part of the curriculum too.
yeah,
And so that's what I mean by that life is the real meditation practice. And if you're working with those elements of your life that you don't want to really be working with and that maybe feel like they're preventing you from getting to the real thing where you'll be like wonderful and warm and
yeah.
open-hearted and compassionate and wise, that's just thinking. So that's wonderful that you asked that because we all experience that. Oh, you know, if only this moment were different, I'd be having a wonderful meditative experience. No, the moment
So
is trying
yeah,
to teach us exactly not to be attached to a particular wonderful experience.
I
And
think
then
this is.
all of a sudden you've transformed whatever it is, including any interactions with children, spouses, art, anything.
I think that this is my biggest lesson from you, and just put the welcome mat for everything is coming. This is amazing. It's really
Yeah, but
changed
it
my
doesn't,
life,
but
and
also it's very important to realize it doesn't have to be pleasant. Sometimes it can feel like shit. And sometimes it can feel like you're a total failure as a meditator or all of that kind of stuff. It's so messy. Well, life is messy sometimes, and the
Yeah.
meditation practice can be messy too. And if you don't take it personally, then it's not a problem at all. So I'll just close our little conversation, if it's okay with you, by just generalizing from it and with this sort of observation that it's a really powerful meditation to see how frequently we take things personally and we collapse around the I, me, and mine,
Mm.
around like, I'd be having a great day if it weren't for this or you or the virus or whatever it is, and realizing that we're building up a narrative about I, me, and mine that's actually preventing us from living the moments that we have. And then we just get older, but we don't, not going to get any wiser that way. And so whether it's pleasant, unpleasant, or neither, and whether it's awful, that's the curriculum of the moment, is how are we going to stand in relationship to it?
Yeah, it's like it's been so far. I don't know even if I'm going to see my family this summer, but now I understand that it's okay. You know, this is what it is. What it is right now,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
I'm
And you
welcoming
don't
that for my
control the
first
future.
time. Right, it's the first time in 10 years that I live, you know, so far from away from the family, which I
Yeah.
understand that it's possible, it's okay, and it's a change for me. So thank you so much,
Well,
Odal.
So much, Ty.
Thank you.
thank you. Lovely.